wear a giant clock around her neck, then why can't I have a gnome on stage?
Nobody even cared about Corey Haim until there's talk of a Lost Boys sequel.
This is my first line.
Corey Haim was a freaking angel.
Plus, you're a bass singer. No bass singer in the history of pop has ever gone solo, you idiot.
You're gonna look at me with a straight face and tell me that you choose Haim over a Goonie?
I am a baritone. Baritone deaf.
Good one. Yeah, this is probably a little confusing. How about we start back at the very beginning, in this magical town called Indianapolis?
Congratulations are in order. You stumbled upon quite a gift. I forgive you for being hypnotized by the awe-inspiring sounds from my lips. Oh, the two of you are just a duo, but we can become a group just like this. Oh, I need you like you need me, and together we could be rich, or at least moderately comfortable. You're welcome, friends, you're welcome, you are welcome, oh, you're welcome. You found me and you're most certainly welcome. You may buy me lunch and we'll discuss my terms. I know a cafe close by. Here we are.
Oh, you were kidding.
My name's Ryan.
It's better to eat the unused breadsticks than throw them away, Julio. We only got one world, man. Well, then tell Mr. Toluca I don't give a shooty dooby. We've only got one world, and at the center is Indianapolis. One world, in my world.
No,
I'm not the man.
I'm homeless.
Cause I got to sing, and I wanna dream, and I got to work on my self-esteem in Indianapolis. What can I get you fellas?
Whoa, you're a great singer. Hey, look, we don't have anything to offer you, but we
Julio, tell Mr. Toulouse I quit!
I'm Zach. Joe. Kyle, Zach, Ryan, Zach, Kyle, Ryan.
Extra! Extra! Congress passes ban on breaking fourth wall as lazy storytelling mechanism in musical. Read all about it. Or just Google it.
Hey, you there, boy.
Who boy? Me boy?
Oh boy.
Well, I'm Brendan.
Oh, cool. Hey, would you consider maybe joining our singing group?
Oh yeah! I just want to be a part of something.
Ryan, Zach, Kyle, Joe.
I no longer want to sell the news. I want to make my mark in life, win or lose. I no longer will ignore the clues the universe is giving me. Now the script says I should move to center stage to shine bright with my groove. It's the start of the show, so we're still in a good mood. It only took one scene for us to build a friendship. Because Fringe caps us at 60 minutes. So even if this seems unrealistic, just know there are no refunds on your tickets. One word, one to say you're welcome. I want to make your work in life. Your work in now my dream will become reality. 'Cause I'm in Indianapolis finally.
Those first few weeks were the best ever. We had finally found each other. And I had finally found my first real friend. And then, my second friend. Then, my third friend. And then, I found my fourth friend. I was just 23 years old and now had 5 friends. And the 5 of us were just as snug as 2 weasel cats, rolled up in a bale of weeds in a barn made for 3. Oh, and we could sing too. Oh, plus, I thought I saw a penny on the sidewalk that same day. It turned out to be a dime. So the sunshine was finally grabbing my retinas by their balls. It felt good.
Girl, you know it's stuck with me, just like an STD.
Awesome.
It was alright.
Cool, I got a dime today.
Good job on the harmonies, guys. Joe,
Yeah.
remember to go up on the D of STD.
Yeah, we'll do Pooh Bear.
Yeah, so we have a song.
I mean, that's cool and all, but what do we do now? We still have to get somebody to listen. Anybody to listen.
Well, yeah, what if nobody hears us? Like that time that I got trapped in the refrigerator of the basement of my orphanage, and nobody could hear me screaming for days.
Even if we do find an audience, who's going to pay us to do this? I only have so many sick days at work, guys.
What if we do find an audience, but they hate us?
What if we lose all our money? I don't have any money.
Whatever, Ryan. What if people are sick of boy bands?
Guys, but what if they do like us?
But what if they don't?
Good point. What if they don't like it when we break the fourth wall?
Yeah, or the fifth wall.
What if we become successful and famous, but we lose ourselves in the process?
I'd be alright with that, so long as we're making money.
Exactly. Money's where it's at.
I don't know, what if Ryan suddenly decides to become a jerk?
Yeah, what if Ryan suddenly decides to become a jerk?
What if Ryan becomes a jerk?
Ryan is a jerk.
Totally, but the important thing is we have a song.
You know what, guys? Ryan's right.
Well,
What's the worst that happens? We try? We fail? Maybe. Bad things do happen. And look, most likely, we are going to crash and burn. Lose a lot of money. Probably end up writing a half-assed musical and shaming our families. I don't know, anything can happen. But if we don't try, and we have to try, because if we don't, we'll always regret it. Look, guys, if bad things do happen to us, then they'll happen to us equally. You know? We can share in this unimaginable pain and unbearable embarrassment together as best friends, having the time of our lives. You know what? We might even come away with a few good memories. So listen, you could be somebody, make a difference, live the dream, find the girl, maybe win the lottery,
Find a slice of pizza.
Solve a crime, find a penny, find a dime, or get framed for a felony.
That last one wasn't very good.
No, but some things don't go like they should. Anything can happen, it could go either way.
But most likely turn out sad.
Anything can happen, it could go heads or tails.
But it'll probably end up bad.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
I guess I'm starting to see it now.
See?
Lose your day job, lose your wife, lose your mind.
Find a dime!
Accidentally date your cousin online.
Answer your boss, quit your job, rob a bank.
But it turns out you're really dying.
But hey, that's just a doghood.
That's right, we all go through
But
it.
some things don't go like they should. Anything can happen, it could go either way, but most likely turn out sad. Anything could happen, it could go heads or tails, but it'll probably end up bad.
It could go
Either way,
It could go
either way.
You could win on Wall Street.
Or get tricked into eating human meat.
Get poisoned with no antidote.
But at least you bought your brand new boat.
Dated by an amputee.
Or meet a cute celebrity. Be witness to a homicide.
Find a dime. Find a dime. Find a dime.
Anything could happen, it could go either way, but most likely turn out sad.
I found a dime, y'all.
Anything could happen, it could go heads or tails, but it'll probably end up
I
bad.
found a dime, y'all.
Anything could happen, it could go either way, but most likely turn out sad.
That's 10 cents.
Anything could happen, it could go heads or tails, but it'll probably end up bad.
It's shiny.
Could go either way. It could go either way. Un5 was the only one singing, you bet your sweet ass. But hey, we were a group now, one for all and all for the blah, blah, blah. But it had been a couple weeks now. I felt like the other guys weren't pulling their weight. I mean, I knew I was talented. But what did any of them bring to the table? What did any of them even know about tables? Had any of them ever slept on one? Or slept on a bench? Or scraped gum off the bottom of that bench voluntarily like a quality citizen? Or propositioned another human on that bench in the hopes of finding his next meal? I had. Oh. And I also single-handedly came up with our group name. We should call ourselves Un5gettable.
Oh, that's
You're so strong and brave.
You're welcome.
That's not at all how it happened. Here's how I remember it. Oh, I got it.
Got what?
Our name. Well, from now on, we'll be known as Sixation.
No, we won't. What? How does that even make sense for us?
Well, duh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us.
Hey, buddy. Do you see someone next to you? Yeah, you. No, between us.
Yeah, don't you see all of us?
I do see all of us. Joe, Kyle, Ryan, Brendan, and Zach.
Joe, Kyle, Ryan, Brendan, Harold, and Zach.
1, 2, 3, awesome idiot.
Brendan, who's Harold?
I don't care, it doesn't matter. From now on, our name is Un5gettable.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fantastic!
you're so smart and brave.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's 100% not how that all went. Here's how I remember things.
Todo el mundo quiere comer. Quiero 8 tacos sin cascada.
Solo quiero una libra, es guacamole.
Frijoles y arroz para Harold, pero nada para mí, gracias. Espere, ¿quién es Harold? Harold es mi amigo imaginario.
Amigo imaginario. Eso es Un5gettable.
Muy
Oh.
bien.
You're so smart and brave.
Hey now.
So we had a problem. We'd been at it for months, and we had a bunch of really great songs, but no one was willing to listen, much less pay us to listen. You want to know how 5 super handsome, incredibly talented pop singers can go broke before they even get started? Let me break this down for you. We paid $4,800 collectively for rent, a total of $284 for cell phones, because we had to have phones, yo. $175 for Zach's car, then we had to eat. We didn't have to worry about cable, we stole that. But it was about $25 per person per month for hair products. That was a bunch. We rented bunk beds for Brendan and Ryan, and that set us back $570. Our whiskey habit, well, that was a cool $600. Dry cleaning for our matching turtleneck sweaters, well, that's $400 right there. I mean, add all that up. We're talking $22,286 per month for expenses, and we're earning $0 per show. So we're broke.
Whoa, dudes, we're gonna have to make some quick cash.
Yeah, but how, yo?
One time I earned $400 in a Hello Kitty money clip for selling my second liver.
You know, we could open up a bookstore and only sell books on the Atkins diet.
We could call it Skinny Books.
Yeah, Ryan, skinny books.
Everybody loves pizza, right?
I do.
Let's start a pizza truck.
Yes. Yes.
Haboom, we'll call it Slice of Heaven.
Ryan, slice of heaven.
Pizza has too many carbs. I don't know. What about a coffee shop? Oh, we can name it a Cup of Joe.
Ryan's cup of Joe.
Wait, cup of meat?
Cup of noodles.
What?
I'm hungry. With all of these ideas, how are people going to know that we're a singing group?
Well, we could write our website URL on every cup of coffee.
We could sing their orders back to them.
We somehow find out where they live. And we bring their coffee or their pizza or their Atkins book to their door, but we don't give it to them until they let us sing them a song.
Honestly, I think you guys should just sell your second livers.
What did you just say?
Livers.
No. Before that.
Second.
No.
Well, wait, him or me? Because I said something about websites.
No.
Wait, before Brendan said that?
Ryan, slice of heaven.
No, damn it.
Well, at the top of the scene, you were like, so we're broke.
Oh, and then something about Hello Kitty?
Yeah.
Honestly, I just kind of zoned out after that.
That's it. That's it. Yes.
Hello Kitty.
No! This went on for an hour and a half.
But we finally got to.
Honest! Honesty, guys, that's what it's all about.
No. The hokey pokey. That's what.
I wish we wrote that song.
Hokey pokey?
The song made bank, yo.
You know the guy who wrote that just died?
Yeah.
And it took him an hour to get him in his casket. They put his right arm and then put his left arm in. His left arm out.
So it's a telegram. But we deliver the messages truthfully. We'll call it Honest Singing Telegrams.
And his right leg. Right leg out. And his left leg.
We've been neighbors for 10 good years, but you put things on my lawn. So in retaliation, I killed your dog.
Love your neighbor, Jan.
Are you Jack Allen Miller? You've been subpoenaed.
You've been served.
Oh.
Mommy and Daddy want you to know when two people love each other. Your daddy smashes that sweet stuff, and then you have a little brother. Love Mom and Dad. Good morning to you. We'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And we're having a fish fry. Well, next Friday night. Here's a pamphlet.
And there we were, on the doorsteps of this massive pink house. And for a moment, the man stood there motionless in the doorway in complete silence. And then, without warning, took a step back, collected his thoughts for a moment, scratched his head, did his best James Dean. And we all knew.
It's him. The Cougs. John. Cougar.
No idea.
Look at his hair.
He thanked us for our little ditty. But he said our harmonies hurt. But hurt so good. And he said he needed our help. And if we could take his place on Bobby Knight's late night talk show.
Oh!
You mean Good Night with Knight?
And if we could do as good of a job as we just did on his front porch, we'd be on our way to our big break.
But why us, Mr. Cougar?
He said, because you're just 5 American kids doing the best. So we're on our way to the big time. The only thing left to do was to get ready.
Oh man, that old animal guy seems pretty serious. We better get our shoes together, and fast.
Yeah, he did have amazing hair. I agree with Ryan. We've got to put our show together and fast.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, a telegram?
Ryan's montage.
He'll be here. How do you know? Did he tell you that?
No.
Did he send you a telegram?
You guys, we can't do this without Ryan.
He's right. It's got to be all five of us.
If it's just the four of us, then we might as well be unforgettable. Wait.
You're making me nervous.
I get nervous. Thanks. Hey, you're making me nervous. Fantastic. Now I'm amazing.
Well, I feel left out.
Excuse me, we're all going the same way. I'm gonna go left to right. You guys do the opposite.
Well, what if we stagger? Like,
Un5gettable for the stage, please.
oh god. Okay, pair up, 2 and 2.
Tonight, gonna show you what you mean to me tonight. Tonight, gonna give you all the love you need tonight. Tonight, gonna show you what you mean to me tonight. Tonight, gonna give you all the love you need.
Sometimes life gets in the way, and I don't get a chance to say that I love you, girl, in the most amazing way a man could.
Lay you down and treat you like the way you did.
Truly love, make this night one to remember.
Tonight, gonna show you what you mean to me tonight. Tonight, gonna give you all the love you need tonight.
With all you were always there for me when no one else was down for me. And I just want to take this chance to say I love you and I cherish you. When we were poor, just coming up, those weren't the hard times, those were the best of times. And there's no one else I want to have by my side here and now.
Tonight, gonna show you what you mean to me tonight.
Girl,
Tonight.
with all we've been through, it feels like we can get through anything. Us against the world. You hate when I leave the seat up. And I don't like when you let guests stay too long. But it's cool. Your cousin Carlos was actually a cool dude. Go to PlayStation 2. And girl, I know you hate when I shoplift, but damn! Since when do candy bars cost $1.49?
Tonight, gonna show you what you mean to me tonight.
Girl,
Tonight,
I know my mama can't cook. You just smile and tell her it's great. Just before running off to the bathroom to puke it up. And girl, that's love.
tonight, gonna show you what you mean to me tonight.
I know I made out with your little sister. But she's like a prettier version of you. With more years left. Hers is soft as hell. Damn. And girl, when you pulled that heroin needle out of my arm, that stuff hurt. Looking at it. And girl, when I locked you in the basement about a week ago, you barely complained at all. But I left you an extra bowl of food. And baby, when you had your wisdom teeth removed, and I replaced your pain pills with my Tic Tacs, I did that because I love you. I don't want to see you hurt. Oh, baby, I'm just so sorry. But there's one thing I know. There's no question. My love for you.
What the hell was that?
You're welcome.
Dude, you totally humiliated us.
No, I made you awesome.
You mean us?
Yeah, I made Zach, Kyle, and Joe awesome too. Either way, I could care less.
You mean you could care less?
If you could care less, that means you still care. But irregardless, all right? Brian wasn't asked to do that to us.
Regardless. Irregardless isn't a word. What you mean to say is regardless, Brian wasn't asked to do that to us.
You guys know what else I hate? I hate when people say supposedly. It's supposedly.
Right. Oh, and if one more person at the office orders an espresso instead of an espresso, I'm gonna go post.
That's the worst. We should put those people on the express train to hell, huh? Good express train.
Guys, let's just nip it in the butt, all right? It's all a mute point now.
Two things wrong there, buddy.
Shut it, Brian. No one's conversating with you.
Somebody needs to go to the library.
Right? But I'm really peeved off right now. You almost have us out to dry. And you totally Corey Haim the choreography.
Did you just use Corey Haim in the negative?
Look, I may have been a little late and lost track of time, but I made it plenty of time for the performance, all right?
How could you possibly lose track of time, Flame? Honestly, the next time you miss a performance, we're gonna put a gnome in your place. A hand-painted, ceramic, Siberian garden gnome.
Son of a
And now you're caught up. So, what happens next? Well, I'm sure you can imagine. And if you can't, then you have no imagination. And that's just sad. You know, I have a very active imagination. I always have. I spent most of my youth alone because my parents didn't love me the way that they loved Mr. Beam, and Mr. Daniels, and Senor Cuervo. You know, I never met those men, but my parents sure spent a lot of time with them. They called them their brown friends. Anyway, I had to learn to use my imagination.
So even after our argument at the TV studio, we just kept on keeping on. Not because we didn't hate Ryan. We did. We effing hated that guy. But after the TV performance, our record sales skyrocketed and we were making so much money. Maybe not Mark Zuckerberg money, but definitely Nick from The Bachelor type money. Or like the leader of an extremist group type money. I mean, you kidnap a whole bunch of people and steal a bunch of oil and see if you can walk away from all that bang. Okay, I'm not comparing us to terrorists. Just our bank accounts. Can we take a step back here? I feel like you're missing my point. We, as a band, do not support kidnapping. I mean, don't think for a second that because we use Facebook or watch The Bachelors or kidnap Brendan on the weekends for fun that we support oil thefts or the use of any type of oil. Except for olive oil. Because that stuff's delicious. I mean, if you don't use olive oil, then you're the terrorist, am I right? Yeah, I said that. Especially that extra virgin stuff. I don't really agree with that way of thinking, but I do like the idea of being rewarded with 1,000 virgin olive oils. Yo, what was the question again? It's the humidity that's terrible.
Yeah, but at least it's a wet heat.
No, you mean a dry heat. And we don't have those here.
What the hell is this? What did I tell you about I make balloons?
Ryan, hey buddy. We wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Just know that whatever comes out of whatever we say, it's coming from a place of love, like a lot of love.
Nothing but love, brother.
A lot of love. So, God, this is gonna be tough. Buddy, there's been too many. I couldn't even. There's on an email chain. We started a comment, but there was a. Brendan.
Kyle.
This is feeling an awful lot like an intervention.
Oh, yes, yes, of course it is. Don't you watch Intervention on A&E? Tuesdays at 9, man. Tuesdays at 9.
Yeah. That show's like the Un5gettable of cable TV.
Here.
All right, we prepared a little something. I guess I'll just go ahead and read it. Ryan, you see us how you want to see us, in the simplest of terms and in the most convenient of definitions. But what we found out is that each one of us was a brain, an athlete, a basket case, a princess, and Judd Nelson. Does that answer your question?
Whoa,
Sincerely?
Hey, Zach, that's the breakfast one.
Ryan, you're being a jerk.
You know what? That's it's the 6th time in this script that you guys have called me a jerk. I've had about enough of this shiz. I'm just better than all of you. Always have this in. So's a squizzle you gizzles. I's a quizzle dizzles.
I feel like Screw Whizzle's gotta be Screw.
Oh, well, you gizzles, obviously you guys then. Oh, you took the easy one.
Quizzle? Is it a dating app?
Wait, guys, I think Ryan just quit the group.
Of course I did, you idiots.
Jerk!
That's 7.
Don't go. You're my best friend. So please, 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 please don't let this end.
You know what? Forget these guys. I don't need them, they need me. I'll be alright. See, everybody in this town knows Ryan. Don't believe me? Well, try it out. Walk down the street to Nikki Blaine's and tell him Ryan sent you. You'll be thrown out in 3 seconds flat.
Don't go. I need you to stay. 'Cause the group will break up and lose money if you go away.
So it took me a long time to realize you can't be going through life dealing with people who aren't Corey Feldman fans. I mean, watch Goonies. Just watch it one time. Tell me his performance doesn't break your heart.
Don't go. Yeah, you should leave. 'Cause we were at our best when it was just Kyle and me.
You can't do this professionally if you're not making money. That's the very definition of professional. Well, unless you're talking about a hookup, in which case, that's a totally different definition of professional. You know what I mean? Either way, I have to go.
Don't go so slowly. 'Cause you annoy me so much that I'd rather die lonely.
I had made up my my mind that I was only going to tolerate 4 references to the Jersey Boys in this. The guys wanted 5, and that's too much. It's just too much. I had to leave.
Don't go. It's almost Christmas time, and we only have one secret Santa, and you were mine.
So today's my birthday. I'm really hoping to have a party and invite all 5 of my friends. Oh man, wouldn't that be swell? Wouldn't that be the best?
So we didn't see each other for 15 years after. Look, I was upset when the group split. I was. But on the other hand, if I'm being honest, I'd kind of already accomplished everything I set out to do. I mean, I was in a massively successful boy band. I got to perform live on TV. I became a partial owner in a very large collection of diet books. I had one, man! You know? But, okay, if I'm being honest, yeah. In here, there might have been something missing. I missed those guys. A lot. You know, there were several times throughout all the years that I thought maybe we would never see each other again. Until last month, when I got a telegram from Mr. Smith's asking if Un5gettable would be willing to perform at the Marion County Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony. I mean, my first thought was, whoa! What an honor that people still remember us and like what we did back then. And then my second thought was, wait, is Mr. Smith's Rick Smith's the Flying Dutchman? Oh my God. And then my third thought was unshakable sadness. Anywho, it doesn't really matter what happened back then. It only matters that we found each other. That 5 badass singing dreamers found each other in the greatest city in the land. And we're still friends. You know, things may get bumpy along the way, but anything can happen.
Kyle eventually quit his job at the accounting firm to start the Honest Singing Telegrams franchise. He's now a major television personality in Canada, but that doesn't count.
Joe went on to invent Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Brennan and Harold lost their bookstores after filing for bankruptcy. But their lives quickly turned around when they became early adopters in a massively successful yet illegal pyramid scheme, making them millions.
Ryan created a massively successful yet illegal pyramid scheme.
Zach is a middle manager at a Los Angeles valet company. He lives with his wife and dog underneath the stairs of a heavy-footed toddler who lacks respect.
Anything can happen, it could go either way, but most likely turn out sad. Anything can happen, it could go heads or tails, but it'll probably end up bad. I'm finally alive. Anything can happen, it could go either way, but most likely turn out sad.
This is my destiny.
Anything can happen, it could go heads or tails, but it'll probably end up bad. Our dream became reality. find